everyone, and thank you for watching my guide to be the Abomination during the Professor Putricide fight in Icecrown Citadel 10 or 25 player. I am Johnny Desolation, aka Castrate. I'm a Protection Paladin for this fight. Our main tank just pulled the boss, and I'm running up to the table because I'm going to become the Abomination. You right-click on the table, and it gives you a buff that actually turns you into the Abomination. Be sure to not have anyone in your party capable of dispel you, because you will lose the buff. One of your main priorities as an Abomination in this fight is to drink the slime pools that appear on the ground. Pressing the 1 button repeatedly will allow you to gather them up. As you can see, I position myself to see the left side of the screen over here where this ad is about to spawn. Your second priority as an Abomination is to slow these ads. There are no more slime pools on the ground and the ad is slowed, so I'm going to spam the 3 button and do some damage to it. The 3 button also applies a stacking debuff. This debuff can also be applied to Professor Putricide. Each stack gives 1% increased physical damage done to the target, and it stacks up to 5 times. It's very useful. Something I'd like to touch on here real fast is paying attention to the boss timers. Knowing when these slime pools will spawn on the ground, and knowing when the next ad will spawn, will help your raid tremendously with preemptive positioning. I'm going to go a little more in depth about slowing down the ad that spawns. As you can see here, I'm spamming the 1 button and I'm drinking up this pool, which gives me energy, and it requires 50 energy to press the 2 key, which will allow you to slow down any ads that spawn. Each ad that spawns needs to be slowed down. Failure to slow down any ad leaves you open for the possibility for extra raid damage and the chance to wipe your raid. Something to keep in mind is that if you do not drink the slime pools fast enough, they will keep expanding and almost sometimes will become out of control. I've been running around and collecting slime, and when I have a free moment, I beat on Professor Putricide or I beat on the ad. Something else that I feel needs note here is that the 1 button, which is the drink button, and the 3 button, which is your attack button, which applies the debuff, do not share a global cooldown. You can literally spam both the buttons at the exact same time. What this means is that if a slime pool spawns in the appropriate place, you can sustain the debuff on the boss while doing one of your main priorities, which is keeping the slime pools off the ground. For all you people that are on the shadowmourne questline, in the 25-man version you will have a 4th button, which says Infuse Shadow's Edge. Basically, what you will do is you need to sustain as much energy as possible. Your DPS needs to be on point so you don't have to slow down ads more than 1 time to keep a minimum of 50 energy. It takes 100 energy to infuse Shadow's Edge. The infusion debuff only lasts 6 minutes, so every time that I attempted it until I completed it in 25 men, I would wait until the enrage timer was less than 6 minutes. The tactic I personally used to accomplish this task was stay at 100 energy at all costs. This means timing your slime drinking and slowing down perfectly. A good time to do the infusion is right after an ad has spawned, and there is a slime pool that is built up a little bit beneath you. You can slow the ad and drink up to 100 energy again with the same pool, and press the 4 key, which will allow you to infuse your weapon, and also you will have enough time to run to the next set of slime pools that spawn and drink them up just in time to slow the very next ad that will spawn. This can be extremely frustrating, and if you don't time it right, you can fall behind. Obviously, this is 10-man, and we didn't do that here, but that's how it's done. Hopefully this video has given you some insight on what you should do while you're the Abomination in the Professor Putricide fight. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.